Then we're going to get started on week 7 betting recap for Champions Corner betting portion. Overlord, take it away.
All right, let me do a quick rundown. Some of these might not be calculated yet, but we'll get this up and running. Let's start with what we're going to have to drink during the show, which is 3 for Harris, 3 for me, and 2 for Carver. Those should be correct. If not, oh well, it's just alcohol. Moving right in, Chris, Special K Chris, offered a bunch of bets to what I am now referring to as Nooksner. And hopefully I don't end up buried in a backyard, because at least one of those may or may not be a serial killer. So Chris issued a bet to Nooksner, basically every position straight across, ounce differential per position. He then proceeded to start drinking before the bet was accepted for Derrick Henry outscoring whatever running back he had playing against him. I don't know that I'd say it's unfortunate, but Chris overpaid that bet by 36 ounces. His running back actually outscored Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry only had 16.4 and his running back had 18.7. So there's a slight unwritten rule of the league of, if you say you're paying a bet, that's the bet you're paying. And if you don't say anything else, it won't count to anything else. So all these other bets Chris owe on are still completely unpaid. 36 ounces.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in the league for years. He should know the rules by now.
That's
Yeah,
right.
I mean, he's at least watched us for a year or two. But anyway, so Nooksner outscored Chris's QB. Chris owes 5.6 ounces for that. Nooksner owes 2.3 ounces for their RB1. Nooksner owes 9.8 ounces for their RB2. Chris owes 6.5 ounces for receiver 1, 14.6 for receiver 2, and 0.7 ounces for the tight end. And then Nooksner owes 16.6 for the flex because he played a guy that wasn't playing. And then probably the most hilarious way to owe 18 ounces is that Nooksner started a defense that literally got him negative 11 points.
What defense was that?
The Jets against New England. Not entirely sure why you would use the Jets defense for anything. But let me double check. I don't want to be wrong. I've made a couple mistakes on a couple of these. But yeah, the last I checked, it was negative 11. No, I'm still reading that right. It's negative 11 points. So yeah, he owes 18 ounces just for that. Chris owes another 9 ounces for his kicker. I haven't done any total on that. Guess what? You guys get to do math for your own bets sometimes. I'm just supposed to track some of this. Matt is taking 1 drink for tonight. That's good.
I'll drink with you, my friend.
There they go. The Mats are
All right.
I'll keep speaking. Chris, then the weekly Matt Carver loses bet. Well, Matt Carver lost, so Matt Carver's going to owe for that. Chris then has a wide receiver 1-2 bet with Matt Harris, where Matt Harris owes on that. His receivers got him a whole 17.6 points versus Chris's 30.7. So that's a shot and chug. The Matt Carver loses just a chug, but that's pretty standard. Then we have Chris versus Richie in a QB plus flex, where Chris did one of those fun things where he put Devontae Adams in his flex to really outscore Richie by, so it was 36.5 to 26.2. So Richie owes 2 shots in a row. Very specific on the 2 shots there. We had a QB challenge that only Harris and Chris took, and Chris lost for Kyle Murray versus I don't remember who, but the difference was only 23.4. Let's see, we'll just shuffle this down for a second because people
Yeah,
need the
there we
evidence.
go. He had Matt Ryan. That was his quarterback.
Yes. Okay, so the card for you guys is, as I tried to just kind of cut and smash together, and it's not going well, making a great YouTube video, is 8 of clubs. So
Ooh,
8 of clubs is, I think that's one of the older guys.
no, it's one of the newer ones. Oh, it's his favorite.
Is it the one he's going to drink his way out of?
Chug a natty daddy.
Oh, wow. We know how bad he is at that. That's what made me start shit talking him the most. I think was the first video I ever saw him trying to chug something was a natty
Or the
daddy,
natty daddy.
and he
That was the
bad.
Carver. If you remember, that was the bet that I had created 2 years ago for Spear, and it took him 2 years to pay on that bet. I can't find it anywhere.
Is that
I
why-
definitely remember that, like the not being him saying you couldn't find it anywhere. I just don't ever remember seeing Special K try to do it.
I saw
No,
him.
that was in the Yahoo League before you were in it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. So what's he got that to 20?
I'm gonna try something real quick.
You're gonna try. Oh, you're gonna try messing with your camera settings. Is what you're talking.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Did it?
see.
Did it work?
Try
Did it
that.
do what you
Nope.
wanted it to do?
No, didn't do it.
So
Try it
Chris
again. Let's try it again.
goes
Ah.
on Natty Daddy Chug. Oh yeah, now we just a nice thumbnail of you and Jordan and the type of hat I'm blinking on right now. Sombrero.
Sombrero? It's just so much cultural appropriation right there. I can't believe you.
Yeah.
That's us. All right. Well,
You
I'm
know, you
not
should
fixing
get one of those shirts Bill was wearing just to really educate yourself.
education. All right. I'm a
Yeah.
teacher. I'm educated.
Yeah. Well, then you'll probably end up with one of those shirts anyway.
There we go.
So continuing on with the bets, Gary issued a challenge to everybody in the league but Rashawn is taking a
A
sabbatical.
sabbatical. Yeah.
I love
Jeez.
Michael Keaton.
So Gary first challenged Chris to wide receiver bet. Gary wins 33.6 to Chris's 30.7. All of Gary's bets are for, pretty sure I wrote it down right this time, a shot or a chug.
Cheers to you.
The Mats are doing the 2 more or another drink, so only Harris owes 1 more. So Chris owes on that one, shot or chug. Gary and Matt Harris did kickers. Matt Harris loses 11-7.
Oh, damn. I
Here.
forgot.
You forgot that you had another
I
bet?
totally, I forgot that I had another bet. Yeah. That's
Okay.
fine.
Yeah. Gary and Nooksner did QBs. Gary lost that one with 6.7 to Nooksner's 25.5. I just need to reorganize that. Okay. RBs between Gary and Matt Carver. Matt Carver got a whopping 7.2 points out of his RBs. So Matt Carver owes because Gary got almost 38 points. Defense between Gary and Deering.
Hold on. I drank for the Gary one already.
You might have. Oh, yeah, I've got it marked as paid.
Yeah,
I-
there's a guess.
Yeah, there's a little yes. I haven't gone through too many of the payment videos. This upkeep is a decent amount of work, and so I've just kind of randomly do it one night a week or a couple times a week. Did you just mark Chris have paying defense?
No.
'Cause, so yeah, Chris owes for defense with Gary 12-5. Flex, Gary and Richie, and I did not. Richie's flex was playing 4.7, so Richie owes. Gary had a 9.3. Hopefully that is updated. Looks updated. So sweet. We got tight end. Gary owes on this one. It is Corey got 6.8 to Gary's 6.4. Gary wisely challenged me to the whole team. Not that it would matter had I realized he was actually saying whole team and not just starters, actually it might have mattered now that I look at it. Yes, because starters I would have beat him by a whole point. But my bench had 0 points, like 2 other members of the league this week. So I'll owe on that because I only got 96.5 to his 105 because of his bench.
Overlord,
Yeah.
number 3.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Had to click away to get scores. Okay, you guys are all paid up. I'll have to run and grab alcohol because I wasn't ready while doing all this stupid scorekeeping. Gary did bench versus Spear. Spear had somebody on his bench playing. So Spear's bench wins at 18.4 versus Gary's 9.8. So Gary will owe on that one. 18. Okay. We got starters ounce difference between Chris and Matt Carver. And it looks like Chris should be winning that bet.
Yeah,
Yes.
roughly 8 ounces I know.
Yeah, 111.26 to 103 point, what got rounded to 4. So we'll just round his to 3 and make it all nice and even. Yeah, so 8 ounces is probably good enough. Then we have the Tiger Beat bet where Jamar Chase is killing it. So 33.6 points for Spears, so he owes nothing. Corey got 9.7 out of Higgins. And Bill, who's just being a good sport and keep accepting the bet, is drinking because of Tyler Boyd, which I believe Bill already paid.
Yep.
I was confused about that. Starters between Spear and Bill. I haven't done the math yet. Bill has already drank 24 ounces, if not more. I know of 24 for sure. Spear's team got 144.84 points this week versus only 105.6 out of Bill. So some math later. Then Richie came up with a genius bet for this week since both him and I were having fun with trying to field a whole team of reverse total starters ounce differential bet. So the lowest score doesn't drink, which is me, I believe, at 96.5. Richie got 100.62, and it's not typing because I clicked away. And Spear, who took this bet, amusingly, will owe plenty for having scored 144 points. So he'll owe 50 something, I believe, with quick maths, without having it written down. So that should be all of the bets. So Matt can talk about who we picked last week if he wants, while I run and grab alcohol to quickly take 3 drinks during the nice program we run here. It's a tight ship.
All right, yes. So let's go into this weekly picks. So I went 3 out of 3. 3 out of 6. Carver, you're still dominating. 4 out of 6. Congrats. Chewy also went 3 out of 6 this week. We all picked myself over Gary. Thank you to Kamara scoring about 30 points today. That helped because I was losing and I was really afraid that I was going to lose to Gary.
Do you want to trade Kamara to me?
No.
Okay.
Brooksner versus Chris. We all took Brooksner. We all lost. Deering, we all took.
Ooh, but so I don't know if you've put 2 and 2 together yet. We get a special K press conference this week.
I have.
We do. So funny thing about this is Chris was up here on Friday and he told me he's nervous about doing a press conference. He's not sure on what he's going to do. So I'm super excited to see it because guess what? It happened, Chris. Press conference. It's yours. Hopefully he does something fun. We'll see.
And Brian is like
Um,
top scorer for the third week.
Yeah, fuck Spear. All right, so we go to Deering versus Carver. We all took Deering. Carver, I'm a little ashamed that you took Deering, but you did. Richie versus Corey. We all took Richie. We were idiots there. Corey won. Brian versus Bill. Carver and I took Brian because we're smart. Chewy took Bill. Wookie versus Brashawn. I was an idiot before I looked at bye weeks, and I took the Wooks. You
Well,
all,
it's not that
and
we
Chewy just did what Chewy does, which is go against himself. So there we go.
And I picked last, having all the information and took advantage of it.
Yeah, Chewy opened his mouth. Okay. So this week, we are going to stick with loser goes first. I am losing currently. I'm 15-21. We started this in week 2. So Harris versus Richie. God damn it. I took it to grow down. I'm going to take another one down. I'm picking myself. Chris, special
Did you
K.
say you went down on a DeGro and you're going down on another DeGro?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure I heard you right.
Yeah, that's right. Didn't even spit. All right. Gary versus Chris. I'm taking, I'm having a hard time with this one, guys, because I take Special K a lot. I did not take him this last week, and the fucker won. So.
Well, none of us took him, and he shouldn't have.
I know. I'm just I'm recapping here. I took Special K. The first week we did this. I took him the second week we did this. I took him the third week we did this. Took him the fourth week we did this.
How many wins has he gotten you? No matter what you've picked.
Yeah, one win. All right. Oh God. You know what? Fuck it. You better have a good press conference. Special K, I'm picking you. All right. Bill versus Corey. Again, I'm not looking at anybody's matchups or anything. I'm just going blind here. Bill versus Corey. I'm taking Billiam. I'll take the newbies. Bill. All right. Carver versus the Wooks. Oh, God damn it. My two best friends on YouTube. Who do I take? Oh, gosh.
The one that's going to win, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Choose the winner. That's the goal here, Matt. Don't
Pretty
do
smart.
it on friendship loyalty.
All right. I'm taking the Wookiee. All right. Brookster versus Brashawn. The Battle of the Beast. Oh, God. You know what? Going Brashawn. And then we got Brian versus Deering. I'm going with the flowing locks. He's going to beat Brian Spear. That's my pick. All right, let's go to the Chewy, who is at a record of 19-17. Chew, Harris versus Richie.
Richie.
Smart pick. All right, Chris, Special K versus Gary.
Oh, tough one. Because we know I hate picking it, but I'll try Special K.
All right, Bill versus Corey.
Somebody needs to beat Corey. I'll try Bill again. It didn't work against Spear, but it's worth a shot.
All right, yourself versus the Carver.
The other guy.
Carver. All right.
Oh, Carver.
Brookster versus Brashawn.
Nooksner.
All right. Brian versus Deering.
Can this team really keep scoring as much as they are? Probably. I'm going to choose Spear and hope that I have to drink for it.
All right. Now, Carver at a record of 22-14. You got Harris versus Richie.
Richie.
You would. All right. Special K versus Gary.
The K.
All right. Bill versus Corey.
Corey. Because he's
Corey's.
I haven't done the math in a couple weeks, but I think Corey's still got the easiest strength of schedule this whole year. So I think he's just gonna ride that lucky schedule, and everybody he plays has a down week, so he's just going to keep winning.
Carver versus Wookie.
Me, duh.
The other guy. All right. Brooksner versus Brashawn.
Nooksner.
I call him Brooksner. I'm gonna kill.
Yeah, because you're giving no respect to Matt Nielsen. None at all. He's
All
gonna
right.
psycho killer. He's gonna psycho serial killer murder you, and I am
right.
gonna be happy about it.
We don't want to
Listen
set
up.
him off.
All right, listen up. I'm changing it to Nooksner because I do not want to be murdered. I will change it on my whole sheet because it is Brooksner currently, but I will change it to Nooksner. It is changed. There it is. Nooksner versus Brashawn. All right, Brian versus Deering.
Brian, I think, yeah, Brian's
The team to beat, huh? Okay, so this is what I
very
want.
unfortunately, yeah, very unfortunately.
I'm gonna. All right. I want to make a little. I know we do for loser or winner for this bet, right? We do a shot or a chug. I want to double up on the Brian versus Deering. I'm the only one who took Deering. Will you guys accept that? So if Brian loses, you both do 2 chugs for Brian losing. If Deering loses, I'll do 2 chugs or 2 shots. Same with you guys. 2 chugs, 2 shots. If Brian loses, it's on you guys. If he wins, it's on me.
As long as it doesn't count as double the correct vote.
If you lose, you take the 2 shots of the 2 chugs. So if Brian loses, you take it.
I'm fine with the drink part of the bet. I just don't want your score going up for 2 by 2 for choosing.
No. That is not going to happen. It's still 1 for the record for this.
Okay. Then I'm totally in.
Yeah,
all right, so that's the Brian versus Deering. I'm gonna put a little asterisk so we remember this.
Just write it out next to it. Otherwise, an asterisk is going to mean shit.
yeah.
You don't mean shit. All right.
Chewy, I'm drinking for losing, so this is the Special K payout.
Sweet. Okay.
All right. There is a little asterisk there. You see it, Chew, if you're looking at it?
I was, but I went over to mark down that we paid thanks to that.
All right. So just real quick on the picks this week. You 2 fuck stains took Richie over me. I took myself. We all took Special K over Gary. Bill versus Corey. Wookie and I took Bill. Corey is Carver's. Let's see. We got I took the Wooks, trying to make some headway there. Carver and Wookie took Carver. Nooksner versus Brashawn. You 2 took the Nook, and I took the Brashawn. Brian versus Deering. I took Deering, and you all took Brian. So that's what we're looking at this week. So.
Hey, since I'm out to a commanding lead on this, can there be like a prize, like a winner, like money, monetary? You guys want to pay me when it? Retroactive. Let's just say whoever wins this whole thing, the other 2 give them $100 each.
Are you so hold up?
That's not the spirit.
Are you? That's what I was gonna say. What's your favorite type of drink? Whiskey, tequila, what?
Just regular Crown. That's what has a special place in my heart.
It's kind of boring, but we could, I guess, both of us buy you a bottle of Crown.
Okay, Crown Black.
Oh, then we'll team up, Chew. What do you think?
I have no idea the price cost on Crown Black.
Well, they only sell it. So the Crown bottle that you had right now, Matt, the Crown Peach.
Yeah.
They only sell it in that size. They
Okay.
don't sell like handles of Crown Black.
It's not, Chewy. It's really not that bad.
No, it's not.
No, we could do it. I mean, do you want 1 bottle or 2? Like we each buy you a bottle, or
how about let's switch it up. Well, not me. The winner.
The winner. I know. No,
bottles.
This is going to everybody. Chewy, this also goes for you.
Yeah.
So is it both losers either team up and buy 1 bottle, or both losers buy a bottle for the winner?
Let's say each person buys a bottle of alcohol that costs no more than $50.
That sounds good. I'm okay with that. Chewy, you okay with that?
Yeah, but I might actually have to start choosing myself to win. And this is by principle, it's gonna really cost me one way or the other.
I'm already at peace that I'm losing this year.
Yeah, I feel worse for you because yeah, you are behind by 7, so you would need like
Yeah.
one full week where
I'm throwing Hail Marys, bro. All right, yeah, I agree with
I'm
that.
actually. Oh, so what about this? Because this hasn't happened yet. I think there should be something special if one of us goes 6-0.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think the closest we've gotten is 4-2, right?
Yep. Nobody's had a perfect week.
Yeah, but how about this? How about this? If somebody goes 6-0, the other 2 guys have to take a card. No matter record, like even if like I went 5-1 that week, Chewy went 6-0. So I have to take a card. I'll do it. I think that's a fair deal.
Okay.
You hear that, Chew?
Yeah, I'm on board. It's I don't want to keep dropping money on a thing we started in 7 weeks, and the guy winning is like, hey, could you guys buy me stuff? Like, you know what? You know, like, I like this idea. We it's from this week on.
Yeah. It makes sense.
All right, so the records start over. That's what I just heard, right? So we're all 0-0.
Yeah, for the bet, week 8 on. And, you know, and the other one's cards anyway, so it doesn't matter when it happens.
Okay. Hey.
Oh, he's thinking. This is hurting him.
Well, right now. Wait, something's happened on my computadora.
God, that Spanish was impeccable.
Oh yeah. Yo, soy bilateral, yo. Matt, you currently are the only one who is under 500.
Yep.
If you finish the season under 500, then you do a card. If
15 and oh God. Okay, I'm listening. Keep going. If what?
For the rest of the season, like from here on out, if you know, so I'll start 0-0, right? From here on out, if I go under 500, I'll do a card.
So Chewy, are you in on that or? So wait, this is rest of season for me right now, and this is starting now for you.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do a card if Matt Harris can get to 500.
We do a card if from here on out we are under 500.
Oh, we are under 500.
Yeah, it's individual. So if I'm under 500, I'll do a card. If you're under 500, you do a card. But it starts now. Like you don't get to include your current record.
So at the end of the season or each week, if you're under 500?
No, at the end of the season.
No, at the end of the season, yeah.
Yeah, okay, fine.
All right, so we have 2 card bets that were just made tonight on the program. You watching in the YouTube lands, like and subscribe. 2 card bets were just made.
That's true. Oh, and speaking of that, that should mean, along with those 2, because you and Chris had one, the Nooksner owes a shot or chug, right? Because they're going to shot or chug every time a card bet is accepted. And we had 1 card this week, and now we just did 2 more kind of season-long ones.
Yep. All right, so mine is not a starting at week 8. Mine is starting at now. If I can get over that 500 mark, but you guys are starting week 8 on. Okay. Cool.
Wait, what? Yours is different?
Yeah, mine's different because I'm already below 500. Yeah, I'm at 15 and
You're
I'm
so
at 15.
far down that
I
So
know. I took
you do a card if you can get above 500. Wait,
no,
what?
no. If I can get above 500, I don't get a card. So I'm trying
Okay.
to pick winners now.
Okay.
Not that I wasn't, but yeah.
Well,
I like
so before you were trying to
catch up.
Yeah.
So you were
Now
kind of
I'm-
taking some outliers.
Yeah.
Right now, so it works. It kind of works well for me because
Yeah.
now you're not taking outliers. You're trying to get above 500, but at the same time, that helps me because you might not gain ground on me.
Yeah, and now I'm kind of pissed that we already did picks, but you know, it is what it is.
Wow,
Hey,
which
I'm
It is
gonna-
what it is.
ones would you change?
I got
Uh,
I got full beer for the 8 ounces that I owe to Deering.
It looks part of the Golden Gate. I don't know if that's full. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right. Yeah, so we did our picks for this week. It looks like we're about to wrap up for this video. We're gonna jump on next to talk about what happened, what transpired this week. Your 3-time champ got himself a W. Yeah, that's right. I
Is that
can
your
say
second
that.
one?
Yeah, buddy.
The
Yeah,
rest of this
buddy.
recording did not get it.
You have more championships than you have wins this season.
True that. But hey, if I win out, I'll have the record I had going into the playoffs last year. So yeah, there's that. There's that.
I'm sure
That's
that'll
a
happen.
dangerous thing, my friend.
Kamara already had his bye, so I'm done with that. I'm just saying.
My whole team already had its bye.
You're done with that.
Hey, week 9, I get McCaffrey back. I get Saquon.
Ooh.
I need to make one more trade, but I need the person that I want to trade with to stop winning, so they don't have playoff aspirations.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
a secret.
Special K sent me a little thing saying, "Hey, I'm interested in Kyler Murray," and I said, fuck off."
Why?
Insane.
Why would he be interested in Kyler Murray?
Well, he sent me one for David Montgomery, who's on IR.
Get Najee.
I should. I should see if we'll take Zeke straight for Najee because he's a Dallas fan. Is what I should do.
Exploit that. Yeah, there you go.
They're both keepers. So if they're traded, they're both keepers.
Nope. I don't know if you're being serious or not, or you're trying to trick him, but
No, I'm serious. Zeke is my keeper.
right. But you can't trade a keeper after the rookie year. Doesn't count anymore.
I don't think that's the
oh.
rule.
No, I'm
That is the rule.
100% sure on this.
I took Kamara. I traded for Kamara when he was a rookie. That's
Right,
how I
I'm-
got Kamara.
I'm 100% sure on this because I tried to do this with Andy Mason before he left the league, and we got into a discussion with Gary. After a guy's rookie year, you can keep him as a rookie, but if you trade him away, nobody else can keep him anymore.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's kind of a crap rule.
Well,
It is what it is, bud.
I mean, it's crap commissioner. So
Well, I mean, I don't argue that. It's, okay, fine, whatever. Wrap this one.
Chewy, hold up. Are you going to pay your for this video right now or no? Because Carver and I have paid. So are you gonna do 3 chugs real quick, or
You should probably rewind back where I did 3 shots really
You did
quick.
all 3? Or I didn't. I saw one of them. I didn't see. I was busy talking.
oh, I didn't see any of them. Can you do them again?
I could, but I'm not going to. Because it turns out I probably should have kept just doing the rum. I somehow thought the vodka would be better than the rum, and it's not. It's not.
It's
better.
it never is. All right, so we are all paid up.
Did you guys see the little video I posted about when I was bartending on Saturday night?
I
I
did.
did, yeah.
Man, it was a backyard Mexican wedding where the bartender that was supposed to do it canceled 4 days before the wedding was supposed to happen.
Oh,
Oh,
So I was like, yeah, I'll fill
Asshole.
in. Give me $200 and let me put out a tip jar. So did that. Man, I went through 3 Costco bottles of tequila, 3 bottles of Crown, 3 bottles of vodka, 2 bottles of Malibu, something called Buchanan's, which is like a Scotch whiskey blend,
I think I've heard of that.
which they were just taking shots of, and we did 3 bottles of that. It was, whew, these people were drinking.
This is gonna be for the next video, but it's my cranberry chug, my cranberry Mike's Hard for Gary for the kicker bet that I forgot that I had.
No, it's gotta be, it's for this video. We have less than a minute, so do it and we'll get it done.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
What?
Do it faster. I
Uh,
did my shot for Gary during this video.
All right, I'm gonna try it, but if it doesn't happen, it's Carver's fault.
False. You're the one who sucks at chugging.
I mean, also, you probably should have separately recorded this because otherwise you're in trouble.
Go.
Come on, Zoom, cut us off. Cut us off. Oh, you
All
did it.
right, that ends it. All
That
right,
ends
have a
it.
good night, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.
Oh, it didn't end like I wanted it to. You're gonna have to edit that. I want it to end right on the burp.
I will.
Let's-
All right, so I paid for the kicker.
Why are we
So
so
that-
hot?
This
I
is
thought
not
we
over
were-
yet.